And so here's what I want to do today. We have a full hour show, knee deep into this Bullet Brawl. Uh, I want to play games and have some time to maybe even take a quick look so we provide something educational. You know how those YouTubers feel. They always want something educational, like, hey, teach us some chess, right? We're paying a lot for these videos, that kind of thing. That's how the YouTubers feel. But so we're gonna play games and try to provide a little bit of analysis after every game. Of course, welcoming all title players, welcoming anybody who wants to rumble in the jungle for a best of five. Talking about the title players, of course. But we'll see. It should be fun. Follow me on Twitter. Tweet at me with your username to get a little bit of a jump above all the others that are challenging me, because the spamming of challenges has already begun here. And so, okay, I'm taking a peek right now. I'm gonna decline some challenges of people who I don't recognize their usernames from Twitter right now, so I can get to you tweeters faster. I'm gonna decline some challenges here. Open up the door for a few others. Okay, who do we got here? What do we got? We got the Super Scion, maybe next time. Robert, didn't I just play you? Rope Stope. Here we go. Here we go. We'll take on All Hallows Eve. That's what I'm calling him, All Hallows Eve. All right, so we have a Verisov, and we'll talk a little bit about the strategical concepts behind this. It's not all just fun in games. There's some point to it, although knight to c6 is probably not the best move for him. We'll see how this middle game develops. Because here what you desperately want is to have the pawn on c5 if you're black. That's what you desperately want in the position, is so that you have the queen coming out and access there. And now I'm going to transpose back into some sort of Queen's Gambit structure with these double pawns I willingly took on by taking back, so that I can get a big center. b5, I'm going to back up. I'm probably going to repeat with either c4 or maybe just play for e4 immediately. I already have the center. Why not, right? Is there a chance to play e5 and then sack on h6? It's possible. I might do it. I'll play e5. If he puts the knight on d5, I will sack. Okay, he goes to g4, but that's just as bad, because now the knight's going to be trapped. Knight h5, I may not have sacked. Although, actually, it may have been just as good if I had, so who knows. Okay. The game continues. We'd like to trap a queen. It's one of my favorite pastimes, is trapping queens. I'm going to put the knight on e4, which is going to come into f6 and win the queen, but this might be a little faster. So we'll do that. We'll shake and bake, we'll gobble up a whole bunch of pawns, give a little check again. Always pre-move checks where you know your opponent only has one move. And then, do you guys carry a bell with you? Do you carry a bell around? Because I do. Anytime someone gets their bell rung, we do them the favor of ringing it right here on Chess.com. Let's do it again right now. We got Vitaly Sherbin. Welcome, Vitaly. Vitaly's one of my favorite names for someone loosely associated with the Russian mafia. It just, it sounds good off the tongue every time. Vitaly, right? All right, the tweets are coming in. I'm ready for you, Super Scion. Okay, now Super Scion's giving me his username, yelling at me for declining his challenge. I hear you, dog. I get it. All right, Super Scion, welcome. You're up. Oh, that's right. You're the guy with the Dragon Ball Z avatar. I love you, dude. Even though I've never watched a single episode of Dragon Ball Z, and I don't even let my kids watch it. I have two sons, and, you're saying, like, what, you let them watch the Disney Channel, but not Dragon Ball Z? It's a good point. The Disney Channel is full of more subconscious innuendo of, weird promiscuity and materialism than pretty much any other show. Not a big fan of those shows, but that said, I will say that Dragon Ball Z, I feel like, doesn't teach you to, like, control your emotions. It teaches you that, like, going into rage and screaming 9,000 is what you should do anytime someone takes your toy. And I already have a 6-year-old who, he struggled with some anger issues from time to time. He gets pretty pissed off at the Big Brother when Big Brother's Well, not that Big Brother doesn't deserve it, but you know what I mean. When he just doesn't maybe takes it to that next level where you're like, hey, use your words, not your fist, that kind of thing. It's no big deal. I don't know why I'm even talking about this. Probably shouldn't be. Wow, Danny's kid has rage issues. That's good to know. No big surprise there. That's a check. Always check. It might be mate. That's actually not true. But I have an idea. I have an idea that could lead to something nasty. If he lets me do it. No, don't do that. Let me get my nasty idea. I don't even want to win your material. I want to go for something delicious, okay? Oh, darn it. You silly. This guy is not letting me crush him. I had this like awesome knight g6 rook h5 checkmate idea. I forgot I was going to go over games. Sorry. I'll do that. I'll do that with this one. I forget. What was the last game again? Wait, but that's going to be checkmate anyway. And oh, he doesn't let the bell get rung. But okay, let's back up because I think learning something is important, isn't it? Why we're all on the planet, to learn and evolve. So we had an accelerated dragon, which, okay, bishop e3 is not the most common development first, but it after c4 we've just transposed, and that's totally fine. Knight to f6, you cannot take on c6 and then play e5 for all the folks wondering at home, because queen a5 check will win this pawn. Normally, if the knight was on c3, there are positions where that can be an issue, but in this move order, it's not really something that can happen for white. So I get castled, and we get into sort of a traditional Maroczy bind where white has the space advantage here, making it difficult for black to get the two breaks that he really wants on the light squares. But he's also wasted some time on the queen side. And so I was playing beyond my rambling about Dragon Ball Z. I actually was thinking in the position, and I was thinking that the time he took to solidify the queen side, I thought I would play one of these ultra aggressive, like sack the b pawn and do something before the king gets castled. I don't think it was really that effective. I think in hindsight, the more modern approach that black has now in the accelerated dragon is actually not to play a6, but often to play bishop to d7. And the point is, after f3, in a lot of these positions, the bishop will come to c6 and guard d5 that way. Okay, and then black can sometimes try to play a5, holding back dark squares, so that there's this relocation of a knight. Maybe there's a journey, right? Don't stop believing, we can all control the dark squares. This is maybe a plan I should have gone for. But you know what I'm thinking? The more I'm thinking on the position, I'm realizing my opponent just played a terrible move order. Knight to g4 is just like really strong here. That's why he can't play this move order. So I was trying to punish his early queenside development with some sort of idea with a6 and b5, but Super Saiyan, bro, dude, you're out there. Get a haircut, first of all. That's out of control. Secondly, the reason you can't play this move order is because you need either the bishop on e2 or you need the pawn on f3 to prevent exactly what I'm doing now. If you take, I have two options. One, I can take here, and at the end of this big trade, black is getting the best of it for sure. You're lucky if you're not even losing anything. And I have the bishop pair plus awesome control over the dark squares. If you move the bishop, well, clearly there's a knight hanging on d4. And even if I just take back, you have issues because you don't really want to part with the dark square bishop, but if you move it, maybe there's tactics that immediately begin on the dark square. So the fact that I was rambling maybe did cause me to not play the best chess. Go figure, right? Hey, newsflash, Danny didn't play the best move because he was talking about Dragon Ball Z. That's a first. Anyway, this would have been the move that really crushed my Super Saiyan opponent. I did not see it, so instead we move on to the next game against GM Reigns. GM Reigns, let's rain on your parade, buddy. Let's bring the heat in this Bullet Brawl. Reigns spelled with a Z. That sounds like something a celebrity would name their child, you know? Like, okay, you thought I was going to play knight f6, dude. Pro tip, pay attention to your opponent's developing moves. You know, like where they name it, like, you know, they name their child marijuana, but spelt with like a, I don't know, a G instead of a J, you know. I didn't mean to say. There was somebody who named their child that. All right, that wasn't me making any sort of unnecessary drug reference. That's a true story. Okay, like they name them Pepsi, and then like Northeast, and then like Apple and stuff. I mean, I get it, right? I get it. Name your kid something weird. I'm like name your kid weird, but at least like spell it right. That's where I'm coming from. You know, I'm just about grammar. That's all. I didn't, was that too far? Did I go too far with that? I don't even know. I don't even know. I don't know. Maybe that was unnecessary. I'll tell you what is unnecessary. Not thinking about your opponent's moves, dude. Think about your opponent's moves. You can't just play attacking moves. What is my opponent's next move? Not why did they go there? What is their next move? That's the key to chess. It's really true. I'll tell you a fun story after this. Look at this. This is going to be awesome. I'm going to get... Oh, wait. No. I wanted to get a nasty mate, but it didn't work. We'll go this way. See if we can shake and bake it. Ah, Kevin Bacon. Kevin Bacon shaking, snaking, and I helped. Right? Everybody get foot loose. No, so the reason why it's important to start changing your mindset, your critical thinking process from why did my opponent go there to what's their next move is because, chess is really about, or at least they say, chess is about teaching you to think ahead, right? The consequences to your actions, what's coming next, anticipating your opponent's plans. But a lot of critical thinking gets lost when people are used to saying, why did my opponent move there? Forget about the blunder in the opening because that's not the point. I just want to go to the part where I got on my tangent. The point is, like, you don't start playing high-level chess and you don't start not blundering. You don't stop blundering until your mindset changes to, if I go there, what will my opponent play on the next move? I'm not even asking you to think about, 30 moves ahead. Gregory Kaidanov, taught these U.S. chess schools back when I was a real chess player. And, this was a room, all of us in there were over 2450. So, 2450 to 2600, a whole bunch of young players. We were good back then, right? We were good back then. And he really imparted that even at the highest level, chess games are lost because of usually much shorter combinations than you think. And it's a very simple thought process, which is, if I go there, what is my opponent's next move? Not even like, what's their deep plan? Like, what are they literally going to play next? Asking yourself that is worth a few hundred rating points just right there. And imagine, here's another pro tip. I haven't really contributed anything educational to Chess.com in like 3 years, so I figure it's time for me to give you guys some sort of real value. The thought process that can really, a calculation tip that will make you improve just overnight. Try to start ending your variations that you think of by considering your opponent's move last, not your own move. Think about it. Come on, raise your hand. You're all guilty. How many of you think of your moves and think of your move last? It opens the door for quiescence errors where you're just not anticipating your opponent's ideas, which is how games are lost. How often do you end a combination by considering what your opponent's last move is going to be at the end of it and then evaluate the position from there? I bet you don't do it very often. I bet I totally just busted you. It's like your dad giving you discipline. I just rocked your world. Here we go. Italian Machine. Italian Machine. I'm going to rock your world next. Let's do this. It's a title player matchup. That's a best of 5 now. Unless he doesn't want none of this. Looks like he ain't West running this. Mac 10. Yeah, here we go. We got lots of tweeters coming at us right now. Lots of tweeters coming at us with usernames. Pre-Grin1010, Gonda238. No, thank you. That sounds like a... Never mind, I don't want to say that. I do have a filter, believe it or not. All right, he joined us. He recognized that he was on the show. And he decided to bring his game. His A game? We'll find out, won't we? We sure will find out just what type of game he's bringing. And I'm going to put that bishop on c4, and I'm going to double my rooks if he lets me on the c file. I like it. I love it. I want Tim McGraw in my house singing that song right now. I'm going to play knight h4, knight h5, knight f4. Is that a nice square? Because I'm going to put my pony on it. A kingside outpost square. Yeah, we can totally give up the dark square bishop here. No problem, man. No problem, man. Okay. We'll go attack the queen again. Attack the queen again. Attack the queen again. This is fun. This is really fun. I'm just attacking his queen like a silly little guy. What a silly guy. He's so silly, this guy. He's so silly. Let's do it. Let's play some silly chess. Ooh, a Pirz. Yeah, man. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot, yeah. Nice. Development, right? Yeah, right. Development. The idea here will be to get pressure on the e-file before it's too late. Maybe, yeah. Why not? I thought about even doing something nasty, but I didn't have anything nasty. I'll play knight c3, knight d5. That looks rather delicious, yeah? Wait a tick, right? What's going on here? Hold a tick. I have to be very careful. I don't want to get checkmated, believe it or not. It's not my favorite. I have to be very, very careful here. Oh, come on. Where's the beef? Where's the beef, man? He better have something nasty, because if he doesn't, it's going down. I don't mean to go pitbull on this, but it's going down for real. Look at that. That's a fork town coming on d6, and he can't do nothing. He wishes he had that bishop open, but that's a queen, man. That's a full queen. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get this best of 5 rockin'. Rock'em sock'em robots. Remember when that was a thing? Rock'em sock'em robots? I remember when that was a thing. Back in my day, we didn't play video games. We just... Yeah, back in my day, we just growled, Grandpa. I get it. Counterplay. Counterplay is what we want. Whoa, shenanigans. Come and get it. Come and get some. We'll take it. I guess we'll just offer a queen trade, maybe. Nah. That sounded like a totally annoying kid. Nah. Something about those kind of like sounds that I just like, you know, I'm always like, whenever my kids use words like that, I'm like, just use real words, you know? When you're like, use real words, and they're like, what? And you're like, use your words. All right. He's looking for something that doesn't exist. He's looking for an attack that doesn't exist right now. Ooh. And I don't want to blunder. But now d4 is coming. He better be careful. d4 is on the way. Right? Certified. First-class male. I'm going to bring that bishop to d5 and trade off his most dangerous piece. Not the knight. That's not his most dangerous piece. Not the piece I wanted to trade off. Oop, but now we get a rook on e1. That is what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I think we're going to bang that gong. I think we're going to bang. God. I feel like I'm purposely losing title player battles because banging the gong, like, just, hurts my head. That wasn't even my idea. Someone else gave me that idea, right? Before you're like, what an idiot. All right, we got our next tweeter, Pragagene1010. Thank you for following us on Twitter. Thank you for tweeting at me with your username. Welcome to the show. We move on. We take your pawn. We're going to develop because I ain't scared. I ain't ever scared. I ain't ever scared. I don't even care. Go get that pawn. Go take it. Take it. Take it. And now take the other one, too. Take it. Take it. What? Why not just take it, dude? I was serious. You could have totally took that pawn. I wasn't even kidding. I guess I'll take the knight. We want to bring a rook to b5 at some point. We're thinking ahead about using our pieces here today. It's a new thing I'm trying out. You know, this whole thinking ahead thing, taking my own advice. I'm thinking about it, thinking about trying it. That feels real good, though. That feels real nice. I'll tell you what. I'm going to tell you what. This attack feels real nice, Jim Bob. I'm going to tell you what right now. This attack, it feels real good right now. Oh, right. Yeah, right. I don't know that was his best decision. I guess we'll take there. That wasn't my best decision. Look at that with the queen! Oh! I just lost the game! I should have taken h7. Oh man, I just blundered away the game. We'll see if I can make something magical happen here. Something nasty. Something real weird. You know? I knew he was going to do that. Somehow I knew he was going to do that. Oh, I just missed checkmate. Oh, yeah. No! I'm not trading you, dude. Back off with the judgments, man. Oh, yeah, we gonna get it. We're gonna get it anyway. That was terrible. I can't believe I blundered my queen in that way. That was hilarious, right? That really was. It was hilarious. All right, what happened there? Remember, this show's about the kids. It's about the kids at home. Okay, I haven't lost a game yet today. I think somebody is. Oh wait, I did lose a game. I lost to Robert 0905. I checkmated. No, I didn't get checkmated. I lost on time, but that wasn't very fun. All right, no, but let's take a quick peek at what just took place. So. This early c5, hyper-modern Chichilian meets Perk, you know, somewhere in the middle, it's actually kind of annoying. I struggle against this line because I don't actually try to get better at chess. No, that's not true. Be a role model, Danny. Be a role model. No, I don't know the line very well. And of course you can play knight to f3 and then transpose back into a accelerated dragon where you don't have a Maroczy bind. So that's part of the strategy is they want to get a dragon Yugoslav attack and avoid some of the sharpest lines. Or sorry, some of the harder lines to play as black, which can be the Maroczy bind. So maybe that's really the best way to do it. But this line here, I've played this gambit before where I just like give up the c5 pawn. Normally they just take it and try to get some compensation. I don't know if it's any good. It doesn't feel like it's very good. What happened in this game was just a shame because I was totally winning until I blundered my queen. But I think it makes more sense to probably keep the bishop and play for some sort of long-term dynamic thing on the dark squares, like king h1. And the point is I might play d6, like f4 or something, and try to gain some space, get an attack. I don't think there's any real tactics here that white should be worried about. But, okay, white's down a pawn and is looking for a long-term initiative on the dark squares, and we've seen that story before, right? Taking on f6 just, I didn't feel like I had enough long-term compensation for the pawn until he really started making some bad moves. But I don't have a lot of advice against the c5 line. I need to take my own advice and at least check into it and get an idea of what the top players have played. You know, I played for the initiative. Rook b1's a good move. It slows down development. It threatens rook b5. And sometimes in Bullet, you know, chess is much more about being comfortable with your plan rather than whether it's unbiasedly the strongest plan in the position. Because in Bullet, you have to play moves quickly. So committing to a strategical approach, being comfortable with it, and then executing is just as important as whether it's the best play in the position, right? So, or often it can be, depending on the strength of your opponent. So, but I think this whole knight e5, rook d8 thing is where he went wrong. I think he should just be developing. I mean, just leave them. Maybe d5. Okay, maybe I have rook b5. Yeah, I would win my pawn back. Or even just b6 like he did. Like, get the bishop developed and just sit on the position a little bit. Play king g7. Like don't move pieces twice that are already developed and lose time. Now I think White is already, rushing forward with some kind of compensation. In fact, even before he blundered this f5 idea, I was thinking about ideas like this, because if he takes, he opens up the g5. I was thinking about that quickly, but I think if I do, he gobbles up the e4 pawn, and I have nothing. So I didn't. Instead, I played d5 to close the bishop because of that. And after f5, I was like, all right, well, why sack the knight now, right? Why not just take the pawn? And I think I was doing fine until this move. What is the point in taking there and trading queens when his position is just a mess, right? I mean, play rook to b4 and bring the rook over. I'm probably checkmating him in 10 moves. I mean, seriously. So this was one mistake, and then I followed that by taking f7, because at the last second I thought, oh, don't take h7 because he can take, and after you trade queens, he'll win h6. I took f7, and then he was up a queen. But you know what I did after that? I went into classless mode, and I was like, I'm gonna flag this guy. I'm just gonna flag him, and that's what I did. Okay, I mean, I only won on the board because he was so worried about time, but I basically flagged him. And sometimes you just gotta wave that finger and tell people. As Matumbo would say, not in my house. Not in my house, right? All right, here we go. Who else we got? Deep Hydra? Why don't you go, name yourself after a Marvel character again? All right, not playing you because that's a Marvel name. All right, let's go back to Twitter. XX Pure Beast. I'm such a name discriminator. I am. I'm a username discriminator. All right, we got Josie Wales. Bullet Brawl, please. Josie, are you on here? Oh, yeah, you're a title player. I know you. You're a young national master. You're pretty good, right? I think you're pretty good. I hear you're pretty good. What? Abort Town? Population U, bro? All right, we'll play the next tweeter. Gonda238. Gainda238. Sounded like some sort of, form of dysentery. Ugh, which makes your tummy grow. I'm kidding, all right? Everybody stop. That was a joke. Lighten up a little bit. Okay? Lighten up just a little bit. Pre-move it. Pre-move it. Pre-move it. Is it true that if you don't pre-move it, you lose it? I totally just made that up right now. If you don't pre-move it, you lose it. If you don't use it, you lose it. If you don't pre-move it, you lose it. That's the new chess term. We should add that quote to. We should, I don't know, say something. If you don't pre-move it, you lose it. I'm dying. I'm out of coffee here. Agua. Agua. What would it be? It wouldn't be a Bullet Brawl without an overly large-sized water gallon next to Danny, would it? If you don't pre-move it, you lose it, kids. That's a pawn. I'm going to put the bishop on d4 and then rock this world. We don't really need to look at this one. My opponent just got a terrible position because of trying to play fast in the opening. And I said, hey, hey, we're living like we're renegades. Hey, hey, living like we're renegades, renegades. A renegade. Come along and have no fear. Ba-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Is it bullshit? Yeah, you got the bullshit, yeah. Let's just get a discovery on the queen and win that way. Alright, fine. I wanted to checkmate this guy like really badly, but he just didn't. It wasn't into it. He wasn't into it. Not something he's into. Apparently, getting checkmated is not something he's into. But we do have the next tweeter, XX Pure Beast, username on Twitter, Beasting4. Welcome to the show, Beasting4. Thank you for following us. Thank you for being you. You got to do you, man, and we're doing us right now. So together, we're just doing what we're supposed to do. You do you, I do me. We're just doing what we're doing, right? It sounds like it's about to get weird, so I'm not going to go there. All right, we're going to put the rook on e8 and play a6. This is a traditional Carlsbad structure. Ooh, wait a second. I should not have done this. With the before, I should have played this a5, yeah? Yeah. But we're going to liberate our pieces anyway. We're going to back up and talk about this one because I think we can learn something from the game with XX Pure Beast here. And maybe what we'll learn is that the Greek gift sacrifice should never be underestimated. Moo-ha-ha-ha. Right? We'll talk about why he couldn't take it either. I want a checkmate. I'm not even going to... Dude, just have it. If you want it, just take it. I don't even care. Just open up your king. I'm coming at you. I'm coming at you, dog. How can I checkmate you? Ugh. I'm gonna lose on time trying to checkmate this guy. There we go. There you go, boy. You can ring my bell. All right, XX Pure Beast. So here's what happened in the opening. We had a Nimzo converted into a Rogozin. The Rogozin normally it occurs via, let's say, d4, d5, c4, e6, knight c3, knight f6, and then bishop b4. This would be a transposition. Actually, probably the most common way that the Rogozin is reached is via the Queen's Indian move order, and then rather than a traditional Queen's Indian or a Blumenfeld or an old Indian like Bogo type Indian with bishop b4 check, like Roman Ginchihashvili would recommend with his videos, Black plays d5 and transposes into a Queen's Gambit structure. Now, Black can transpose into a Queen's Gambit structure and just play bishop e7 and have an orthodox QGD. That's Queen's Gambit declined if you're keeping score at home, QGD. But I play bishop b4, which is the Rogozin is sort of a modern, a little bit sharper line in the Queen's Gambit these days. So we got this move order via transposition, or we got this position via transposition. A3 is a little strange because often this bishop is saving itself anyway. I'm not going to give up the bishop here and let you just, double Queen's Gambit me with those double pawns. So Queen a4 check is an idea, which forces knight to c6. FYI, that forces me to go out of my comfort zone in terms of the Queen's Gambit structure. I'm blocking the pawn. Or, of course, you can play the sharp lines of the Rogozin, which are bishop to g5. And then things might get real weird if we get something like dc4 and e4, or let's just say it can get funky. So we didn't get that at all. We got a transposition to a Queen's Gambit with white being kind of down this weird tempo, but it's not a completely useless move because it does support b4, which is sometimes useful for the minority attack. But the other issue with the position is that he put the bishop behind the pawn. So I'm right to say that it's definitely a slightly worse version of a Queen's Gambit, slightly worse than normal. But if I'm going to take here, I should probably play a6 like right away and threaten it. This is a Moran idea. The point is that if they castle, the point is that in a lot of positions with a6, you have an intention. You want to know what the intention is? You want to know? Right? You want to know? Don't you? I'll feed you, baby birds. You take on c4 and play b5, and what was the point of a6? You could have played b5 with c6. But the point is you want to follow it immediately with c5, which is something you can't do if you haven't played a6. So to give you a little sports center, let's back that thing up instant replay style. The point of a6 is you're threatening to take, attack, and then immediately expand. And whenever you get this structure with dc4, it's important that at some point you do expand with both, with either e5 or c5. Both those moves liberate your slightly bad bishop, and they're both the way that you have to play the Yaroslav structure. I have a whole lot of videos on the Yaroslav structure. You should go check it out. What? You're not a diamond member? Maybe you should upgrade and recognize that you're probably missing. Your life is going by right now because you're not a diamond member accessing all these amazing tools. So that's on you, dude. I don't even know what to tell you, man. That's on you, or gal. You got to upgrade that membership and get access to all those lessons. Anyway, no, seriously, besides that, what happened was he played b4, and all of a sudden I realized like I couldn't take and play b5 and c5, so I was like, oh, right, shenanigans, yeah? So I said, okay, I'm going to take it and play bishop d6 so I can play e5 next, right? So I end up getting the breakthrough in the Yaroslav structure that I wanted, or one of the ones I wanted, e5 instead of c5, just not in the most traditional route, so to speak. Anyway, but now my opponent missed the Greek gift, and you know why the Greek gift is fun? If they take it, you give check here and then here. But in this one, I'm not actually threatening checkmate, so you always wonder if there's a way to get out in the Greek gift. Like I'm going to make a strange move like this. Open up the queen. Okay, you can't guard f2 with a move like rook e2, because then just check and mate. Takes away the escape square for the king. But if they play bishop here, maybe you give check and then take, right? And they play here, and I don't know how many pawns I got for the piece. I got what? I got 2. He gonna do 2. He gonna do 2. I got this move. I hit that, and then I got bishop g4 coming. Yeah, the attack looks pretty good. So even if he played it right, I think the Greek gift was correct. All right, tweeters, what do you got for me? We got Chess.com username Pulin. That rhymes with Putin and with pooling. I don't know. What else we got? We got Andresti Tossed. Andresti Tossed. I'm going to try to challenge you. We got Capablanca. I like that name. There was a guy who challenged me earlier, Chewbacca, right? It was a cool Star Wars reference. Let's go find that guy. That guy had a cool username. No, he's gone. All right, here we go. We got this guy. Thank you, sir. Thank you for tweeting. Thank you for following. Thank you for being you. I'm going to play the scotch if he lets me. Which reminds me, I might have a scotch later. Right, a little Glen. You know what I'm talking about. Let's take that pawn. And now let's develop to c4. Not d3, even though it attacks the knight, because we want to threaten something. You know what that threat is? It's called f7. Although the way he played it, maybe I don't even have to take with check. Maybe I play this way and just double attack the knight and mate. This could get real ugly for him real quick. If he takes, that's fine, but it's just a check, and now his problems are even worse. So I'll gobble up. And I'm going to bring that bishop to g5 with a tempo. And then I will likely do a little switcheroo of that bishop to a new diagonal. And then I'll ring that bell. Bell rung. All right, Capablanca. Thank you for following me on Twitter. Thank you for having a creative username that references the third world champion. One of my favorite people ever. Capablanca. Yeah, dude, we hang out. Do you know I have a time machine? No, I'm kidding. It wasn't a time machine. It was a past life. We were hanging out, me and Capablanca. Just talking, talking shop. We're just talking chess. Talking shop, right? Talking world championship stuff. Capablanca, dude, you went out of your way to tweet at me. Where you at, homie? It's a 1-1 game. Maybe he's trying to bait me into a simul. He just moved, and I got baited. I'm baited. I'm in the simul now. Now we have a bullet simul commencing, and one of those games is 1-0. Oh, man. This is going to get real ugly. Never play a 1-0 simul when the game is on the line. Never mess with a Sicilian when death is on the line. Oh, that was a good move by him. Darn it. Yep. Ooh, knight f5. I like that. Take with check. Let's bring that knight out. Bullet simul. It's the bullet simul, y'all. Come back. We're threatening bishop h6 check. Let's hope we can end one of these games rather quickly. Let's hope we can win one of these games, because I normally like to play... I like to play 1-1. Both games are usually 1-1 when we try to get that bullet simul to commence. Ooh, he's running out. He's coming into the wilderness. My queen's trapped, FYI. Okay, we'll take it, and we'll take there. What is going on here? Oh. All right. Boom. That's one bell. One bell will be rung. That's checkmate in the other game. And, ooh, I'm up on time somehow, even in a 1-0 Bullet Brawl. Who knew? Now we just get to pre-move our way to victory. That's real nice. Nothing like a little pre-move in your way to victory. Let's get him to walk that thing up. Boom. We did it. First bullet simul I've won in a while. All right. How we doing, everybody? Everyone having a good time? Is everyone enjoying themselves? I hope so. All right, let's keep rocking this thing. We have SRMICO following us on Twitter. Thank you. We have Rope Stope. You know what? You've been challenging me a lot. I don't think you're on Twitter, but I like you. I don't know anything about you, but I like you. You're in. Ooh. Ooh. Don't let Roman Shinji let you see you play this position. You get yourself in a Siberian prison right next to his white tiger. Things might get weird, man. Don't let Roman see you play this position. You know what I'm talking about? Uh-oh. A lot of bells being rung today. I think we're going to take a break from all the tweeters. I'm feeling frisky. Let's go get ourselves a title player. Let's go wrestle us a burr. All right, let's go get a best of 5. We got Josie Wales back. We'll see if he's actually here this time. Josie? Bueller? Dude, why are you challenging me if you're going to abort the game? Not even cool, man. I'm not going to accept your challenge anymore. I can't do it. I can't accept your challenge anymore, man. Italian Machine. Dude, I already played you, homie. I know, a lot of challenges here. All right, let me refresh and see if I can get a new list of challenges. Let me see if I can get a new list of challenges. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's a brand new list. Got to make that refresh thing happen more often. There's Chewbacca. Let's play that guy. I like that guy. I'm really hoping the new Star Wars just like totally redeems like the way the prequels tried to like destroy the series. You know? It's like, yeah, let's go back in time and learn about Darth Vader's past. No? Thank you. I don't want to get emotionally attached to him before he becomes the most ruthless villain like ever, dude. Like not what I want to do, George Lucas. Seriously, what was he thinking? I don't even know. I don't even know anymore. I never know what she's doing back there. All right, I like my center against the Chewbacca, yo. Ooh, we'll take that. That, my friends, is how the bishop pair was won. Ah, no, he says no. You will not win my bishop pair. I'll take it. I'll take your denial of the bishop pair and raise you a knight on the rim is grim. His chances are very slim. So don't put your knight on the edge of the board because things can get very edgy there. The knight on the grim is rim. His chances are very slim. So don't put your knight on the edge of the board because things can get very edgy there. I know what you're thinking. Danny, you're crazy. Danny, when was the last time you considered getting help? I don't know. The knight on the rim is grim. His chances are very slim. I'm gonna checkmate you. It's probably gonna be on G2, and that is what I would like to do. Ah, he doesn't want me to checkmate him. All right, fine. Prince of Hummus. Congratulations on one of the best usernames ever. Hummus. Hummus is funny. It sounds like hummus did, but hummus could also be like, you know, some sort of province of Scotland, right? Prince of Hummus, right? I love her. Always have. She's the princess of hummus, right? That was Lord William Wallace. I love her. Barnett. Hashtag Braveheart. Hashtag pop culture reference of the day. I haven't given away any diamond memberships yet for something ridiculous. We should probably do that. This is just a positional grind. I'm going to put that knight on E4. Yeah. Yeah, that feels good. That feels real nice. I'll tell you what, it feels real nice. Jimbo, tell you what. Attack that queen. I could have played knight d5, little fork town, b4 or c3. I like to think of my forks like they're always coming in there on double time, like a knight jumping in on c3 and taking on e2, And then you're like, hey, I win. I win. And then I skewer the queen and rook, and I take a rook, and then I'll play knight d5 next, so I can maybe put another knight into a good center square. You know what I'm talking about, boys. Boys and girls around the world. You get it, right? All right, AAOWN, thank you. Thank you for being on the show. Thank you for following me on Twitter. Thank you for having a weird avatar that looks like the cover of like an emo rock band. Okay, I don't know what's going on. I shouldn't have played bishop g5. Clearly that was a mistake, but I'm going to do something weird. I'm going to go guard d2. Ooh, he puts a king on f7. Yes, please. Sign me up. Can I bring the knight into g5? Perhaps. If I play e5, I can. Probably f4 should come first, right? Yeah, play f4. And then knight f3, and then e5, and probably open that g5 square. All right, let's see. So let's do a contest. Let's see. First person in the Twitch TV chat to say what the best Val Kilmer movie is of all time. Obviously, from the unbiased committee of one. That's me. The best Val Kilmer movie of all time. Go. What is it? First person in the Twitch chat to make that clear. Oops, I just blundered c3. That may not be the best thing I've ever done. But we'll go this way. We'll take it. Open up a party on the dark squares. Yeah, that feels real nice. It feels real nice. I'm gonna tell you what. It feels real nice. All right, let me go check out the Twitch chat. First person in the Twitch chat to tell me what the best Val Kilmer movie is of all time. Top Gun? No. Nope. Top Secret? No. Real Science? Getting closer. All right, we got it. Niso T. Crocs. Got it, with Heat. That's right, Heat. You know why it's the best Val Kilmer movie of all time? Because he's not the leading role. And the thing is, Val Kilmer can't act. There, I said it. No, I'm kidding. I actually love Weird Science. You just said The Matrix, Mind C Rush? Dude, Val Kilmer's not even in The Matrix. Get out of here. Somebody kick him out of chat. That was ridiculous. That was ridiculous, man. All right, now we're going to do a Chess.com TV chat giveaway in just a second, all right? So, Mr. Nice Crust, send me a tweet. Send me your username on Twitter. Oh, Finzo905 just came at us with Tombstone. I think Finzo905 wins as well. Okay, Finzo905, you get second place, and since you already have a diamond membership, I don't feel bad about it. By the way, everyone should give John Bartholomew, some grief because he's been avoiding me for chess rivals. I know what you're thinking, Danny. He's not avoiding you. He's owning you every time he plays. This is correct. He is owning me. Oh my God, hashtag Blundertown me. I should have mated him with bishop g5. What was I thinking? Always mate with a bishop over a queen. That's a pro tip. You want to know how to get the ladies? Checkmate with a bishop instead of a queen. You're welcome. All right, Niso Kritas, and I'm not even going to try to recommend your username. Send me a message on Twitter and Chess.com, and you get a diamond membership. All right, so the next giveaway is going to be for the Chess.com TV chat. Can you guys believe there are people in the world right now who don't get to watch chess shows by like guys like me and John? Like, what's wrong with them, right? You know what I mean? It's like, seriously, check yourself, guys. All right, we're going to do a giveaway in the Chess TV chat here in just a second after I go take on somebody else. We'll take on this guy, French dupe. If I'm supposed to pronounce that differently, you need to spell it differently. You know what I'm saying? French dupe. You get it. All right. Oh, a Trumpowski. This guy just raised the stakes. This guy just went big or went home. Let's hopefully we can send him home. Nice, but awkward. Now I get to transpose into like a weird little Verisov. But it's a good Verisov for me, I think. I'll put the knight B on D7, yeah? Right, I'm going to take it. Put bishop on E7, get Kaku. Play. Oh, right. That's the bishop pair. I don't even care, dude. What are you going to do? You going to take on D7? Give it to me, baby. Give it to me, baby. That's the Offspring coming at you. That's a good question. Who is the only band? No, that's a bad one. I'll think of a better one for the Chess TV chatters. For the Chess TV chatters. Yeah, we'll go get that. Go get that. Oh, I'd love to get nasty up in this. Come on. Come on. Keep taking pawns. Come on. Come on, kitten. You know you want to. Come on, kitty cat. All right, nope. No, he doesn't. He doesn't want it. He says, Danny, don't disrespect me with your pawn sacrifices. I said, all right, dude. I get it. I'm sorry. I would have liked to get something better, but he's playing pretty well. Unfortunately for him, he's also taking way too much time to play pretty well. So now things are going to get weird for him. Something like this is going to come in and it's going to get funky. 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 All right, let's do a giveaway in the Chess TV chat. The first person in the Chess TV chat to say... to tell me what the most underrated Edward Norton movie of all time is. Go. The most underrated Edward Norton movie. I'll check back on you guys in just a second. I got to take on the next tweeter. Most underrated Edward Norton movie gets a 1-month diamond membership. In the Chess TV chat. All you Twitchers, I love you. But, this one's not for you. Unless you want to go get an account. Hey, Sermico, dude, I accepted your challenge. All right, let's go start seeking some games here. Let's go wrestle us a bear. A title player bear. You know what I'm talking about? I'm going to wrestle me a bear. I'm going to go wrestle me a bear. Sermico, dude, you tweeted at me your username. I accepted it. That's not on me anymore, dude. That's on you, bro. Okay. The most underrated Edward Norton movie. The Illusionist, wrong. Dude, The Illusionist was not that good. Fight Club can't be underrated. It's one of the greatest movies of all time. Birdman. Is Edward Norton even in Birdman? I haven't even seen it. I know I need to see Birdman. Relax. I get it. All right. Who gets it? Who gets it? Oh, no one's going to get this movie. That is so... Oh, somebody got it. Rope Stop got it. Moonrise Kingdom. Oh, no, he didn't. Lars Q got it first with Moonrise Kingdom. American History X is fantastic. Moonrise Kingdom is one of these randomly... Oh, my gosh, what's going on here? I'm going to abort that game and rematch. I wasn't even paying attention. You know why? Because I had bigger fish to fry. What is Edward Norton's favorite movie? Okay, Moonrise Kingdom. Whoever gets it first. I trust Ronan to moderate. If somebody else got it besides Lars Q, let me know. That way I don't reward Lars Q unnecessarily. But if Lars Q is the guy, congratulations. Moonrise Kingdom is one of these. It's got like all kinds of just weird humor, and it's a Wes something film. What's that dude's name again? I don't remember. The guy that did the Grand Budapest Hotel. It's a really fantastic movie. I see something. I see something. I see something. I see it. Don't move until you see it. I see it. Don't move until you see it. I see it. Don't move until you see it, Josh. Uh-oh, I'm gonna lose now. What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm losing. I'm losing. I'm losing on time. What am I doing? Seriously. I forgot I'm playing a strong player. Seriously, I forgot I was playing. Oh! I resign. Okay, we'll play best of 5 against this guy. Not a title player, but high rate enough. All right, picking up the A game, guys. Sorry about that. I was distracted by justifying my pick of Moonrise Kingdom. A lot of great suggestions, though. American History X. What was that one that he did with Ray Fiennes, the weird one, Red Dragon, like the prequel to Hannibal Lecter, or was it? There was a post Hannibal Lecter. That was a good, just creepy, but it was pretty good. Actually, Norton was pretty good in it. All right, but seriously, I got another bad position here. Let's focus. We don't want to go down swinging in our first, not first best of 5, but one of the first. We don't want to go down without a reasonable fight anyway. Ooh, we like that. We like that too. What? Take there. Let's do something funky. Okay. Whoa. What is going on here? I don't even know what's happening. What's happening to me, Richard? How am I not seeing something better than what I just did? I do not know. Somehow that was the best I could get. Okay. Well, we'll get this one at least. All right. Redeeming ourselves for the last loss, but the best of 5 is on. It is commencing. No more pop culture references for the day. Send me your usernames. You get your diamond memberships. All right. So the last French was going well. And then I went for some sort of unnecessary sacrifice. So let's not do that again. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that'll be the first key, is not to do something totally dumb. Okay. Okay. Big trade? Trade Town? Trade Town. We're on the Trade Town Express. Probably got nothing in this endgame. But we do have... Ooh. We have some pawns to go get. It's king and pawn endgame right now, everybody. Should I play a6? No, b5, I guess, first. Whoa. Wait a second. That didn't seem like the brightest idea for him. All right. I think that was a winning king upon ending for me. I'm not claiming my technique was the best, all right? I would never make such a claim. Technique. Get some. All right, but we'll do something funky again. You know, like launch a completely unsound kingside attack, maybe? I don't know. I guess we'll just take it and get a center instead. Take it and get a center instead. This seems like good. This seems like fun. This seems like fun. Check, yeah. Check down. Ooh, we like it, yeah. We're gonna take it. Check it. Right. How is this not just nasty right now? It is. It is nasty. It's real, real nice. Tell you what, where is it? Where's my win? Where's my win? Where's my win? That's what I want. I'll take it. That was weird. I just went from like crazy country to English. That was not my best work. Okay. We'll bring the knight back and go into there then. Wait, where's the win here? I don't even know. I have to go gobble up that pawn first, I guess. Oh no! I'm totally losing this game on time right now. Whoa! What is he doing? Just take my rook, dude! Oh my gosh, he totally... Oh my god, that was one of the worst finishes of history of chess mode. You know? Was that Tal mode? Did that scare you? Be honest, did that scare you? I love doing that. There was somebody out there who literally just jumped. It was like, did he just throw Tal on the screen with an alarm? And that is one of the best pictures of Tal, right? Be honest. Somebody out there just jumped. Okay. It was you. Say it in chat. Come clean, it'll make you feel better. You know, once you admit your flaws, you just feel better. Just open up, be vulnerable with somebody, all right? No, but seriously, that was not Tal mode. That was, and it wasn't beast mode. That was insanity is what that was. But I told you to start the show. I didn't need high quality chess. What I wanted, that's what I wanted. I wanted it from the beginning, and you guys have been giving it to me. Oh, what are we doing here? It's 4 o'clock, right? It's been an hour. It's been an hour, but I'm having a blast with you guys. So let me go see if I can wrestle myself one more title player. I'm going to go wrestle myself a title player. Come on. Where are you? Come on now. Come on now, Bears. Come on. Come here. All right. Come on. Hey. Come on, title players. I just challenged Finzo 905. Hey. You never know. Maybe we'll get a little Finzo 905 action here. Come on, title players. I only got time for one. I only got time for one of y'all's. Only got time for one of y'all. Oh, we got one. We got one. We got Just Kid. National Master Just Kid. Playing a Scandinavian, just like his mama told him. Uh-oh. I just blundered a piece. Great way to start a title player match. I just blundered a piece. That is the best way to start the party. Seriously, that was terrible. Oh, and it's a 1-1 game. I'm really going to lose this game. I have no chance now. You know what I mean? No chance, really. It's a 1-1 game, so a little bit harder to come back from blundering a piece out of the opening than it is in like a 1-0 game where you might have that outside chance of flagging your opponent, right? But the position has become a little bit harder for him, right? It's a little bit of a mess. Now that I've remembered that it's 1-1, I'm going to try to play a decent game of chess from here on out, if it's possible. I'll see if he wants to give me his light square bishop. That could help. That could help. That could help the cause, everybody. I can only assume that this will not turn out well for me. I can only assume that this is going to end very badly. Huh. That was very, very nice of him. That was real, real nice. That's real sweet of you, Cal. That's real, real nice of you, Cal. But I'm not completely lost just yet. I will play on for a few more moves. If I'm anything, I'm stubborn. You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay, well, blundering out of the opening in a 1-1 game is never a recipe for success. So, but this best of 5 is not over yet. All right, everybody? It's not over yet. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. That made his job a little easier. But I don't even know. I'm just stuck now, right? I'm just stuck. All right, resign. All right, Just Kid. We're doing this again. And let's slow down a little bit this time. Talking to myself here. Talking to myself. Talking to myself. Play with me. Ba-da-da-da. We're singing the... And I said, hey, hey, hey. Living like we're renegades, hey. I know what you're thinking. Danny, it stopped being okay to sing that song as soon as they put it in the Jeep commercial. And you might be right. You could be right. I could be totally off right now. I have no right to sing that Jeep song. But I said, hey, 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 living like we're renegades. Yeah, go there anyway. Run away with me, but now I'll do it. Yes, yes, indeed, I will. I will sack that thing for some dark square action. What? Time to resign. Yeah, that's the dark squares, everybody. Welcome to the dark squares. Welcome to the real world, where the dark squares are an issue. Do 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 dee ba da ba da ba da ba da ba da ba da do do ba 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 da do 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 do. And I said, hey, hey, living like we're renegades, hey. There are two good moves here. Takes, and I was wondering maybe if I should have gone for the home knight d5 line, yeah? Maybe play h3 now, yeah? No, go here first. And I said, hey, hey, living like we're renegades. Huh, he's getting some kind of strange compensation. I have to be a little careful, right? Oh, what am I doing? Oh my gosh, I'm being stupid right now. Just blundering knight takes c2 check. I didn't even see it coming. So now I have to be very careful and make sure I can trap that knight. That was ridiculous of me. That was redunk, not the good kind. So the game goes on. And I have to remember, high quality chess moves are a premium. It's 1-1, everybody. You know what I mean? Okay, but there's there's compensation at the other end of this road. Down the exchange? Yes. Happy about it? No. Game over? No. Huh. I thought I was going to get something here. Am I just getting nothing? I don't even know. I didn't think you could do this. Oh, that's a rook. That's what time pressure will do to you. What am I doing? Is he going to defend this? He might. It's not easy to do, but he could. It's actually pretty easy to do, honestly. Uh-oh. Oh, you just missed a draw. He's defending it. Good for him. I got nothing. I'm playing on right now out of sheer frustration with my own self. Frustration with my own self. Frustration with my own self. Okay. Okay, fine. You defended. Good for you. Not happy with myself right now. Oh, he doesn't want to play anymore. What? Dude. 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 Dude, it's a best of 5. You know what I mean, homie? This ain't the minor leagues. This is big leagues. All right. Well, we'll let Just Kid go for another day. Definitely not my best chess, but he escapes this best of 5 because apparently he's got to run. But okay. Although he's still on. He's still on. Is he playing or not? You playing or not, homie? We got things to do. We got things to be and play and places to do. Places to be and things. Anyway, all right. Well, I guess we're gonna have to call that that day the day. Don't blame it on me. Blame it on the night. All right. Anyway, it was fun having you here to my own personal session, Bullet Brawl. Blame it on the night. Don't blame it on me. Trying to see if there were any other title players waiting to be played. You know what I mean? But all right, we got one more. All right, good. We're gonna get one best of 5 in. One title player is gonna let us finish a best of 5 because just kid was acting like a kid right there. You know, I feel like me and Manuba Billy have been here before. Like this ain't our first rodeo in this dragon. You know what I'm saying? Many moons have passed since our first dragon, me and Manubi. Madooby Dooby. We'll play this way. And rush it. We will rush it, yeah. He's going to take, check, and bake. Okay, we're not going to allow that. Let's run away with me. Ba-da-da-da. Ah, he finds a creative way, a creative solution to his problem. Do I have no way to deal with this? That was dumb of me. I mean, I guess it's not immediately over here. Normally it would be. But in this situation, it's not actually. I guess that's my only move, huh? What? What's going on here? I don't know. Boom. Time on the tickety. Time on the tickety. Clickety clack. And yakety yak, don't talk back. Tickety talk. That's what 1-0 is all about. Flagging people in lost positions. Flagging people in lost positions. That's my maiden name, actually. You didn't know that. Yeah. You also didn't know that guys had a maiden name, do they? Mother's maiden name. That's what they normally say. But I actually have a maiden name. Yeah, go figure. Weird, right? I don't know how it happened, but I do. Anyway, my maiden name is he who flags in lost positions. No, that's my spiritual Indian name. Sorry, I'm confusing things. My maiden name is actually Fireman. That's my maiden name. But my spiritual Native American name is he who flags others in lost position. So, anyway, really appreciate you guys and your understanding of that. Uh-oh. Is he checkmating me? Dangerous times at Ridgemont High. Dangerous times at Ridgemont High right now. Sack it. No checkmate attack for you. Whoa. Yeah. Give a check. Go there. That's what I'm thinking. Where's the beef? What am I doing? I told you that was my spiritual name. He who flags others in lost position. I'm out of control today. Yo, Manubi, the best of 5 ain't over, dog. Yo, dog, it ain't over. There we go. I know, he's licking his wounds over there. He's like, how does he do it every time? How does he flag me in lost positions? Rensch. Right? He just went Spock on this and yelled, Khan! Oh, wait, no, that was Kirk, right? Kirk yells Khan in the original. But are we really Star Trek nerds? Can we not say that, Into Darkness wasn't enjoyable? I know that some Trekkies, weren't too thrilled with it. Deep green. But don't worry, he doesn't watch my show anyway. I know some Trekkies weren't thrilled with it, but it was, it was fun. It was fun, town. Into darkness. I was wondering which would break first. Your king side or your queen side? You try to play with the black pieces. I was born in it. You try to play in the darkness. I was born in it. Hashtag Bane. Yeah, that pawn is still pinned, Manubi. You better do something about that pinned pawn. Is that b5 pawn pinned? Right? Or is it just pinned? It's pinned. Right, we'll come back. a5? Uh-oh, my bishop. My bishop was pinned. He could have taken. Oh, thank the shenanigans. Thank the healthy shenanigans of life. Let's open up the center now. Oh, yeah. Let's get some passed pawns. Take it. It's actually not easy. He's got a lot of pawns here, everybody. Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. SpaghettiOs. Took him a lot of time to do that, though. That's the thing about a knight. I think I just won 3 games in a row by flagging him in lost positions. Talk about staying true to your name, right? Talk about staying true to your name. All right. Guess what? The Bullet Brawl's over. It's been probably the best Bullet Brawl of all time. I don't know. I mean, that would be a little bit of a stretch, but it's up there. It's up there. All right, everybody. I love you. You love me. We're one big Chess.com family. Peace out.